explain why Western Christian societies produce child marriage only at 1 to 5%, but Muslim societies produce as high as 76%. Explain that.
Than your Islamic child marriage societies, so that you can.
Speaking of child marriage, actually.
Oh boy, here we go.
Speaking of child marriage, hold on. The God of the Bible actually endorses child marriage found in the book of Deuteronomy. Would you like me to read it?
Then why does it not produce in Christian societies then?
Hold on. That's irrelevant, brother. We're talking about the Christian God. We're talking about the Christian God. And we do see child marriages.
We're talking about what the religion actually produces.
Hey, brother, let me show you the child marriage that your God talks about in the Bible.
Explain to me why. Explain to me why this is not.
Oh no, Benjamin.
Can you let me finish?
I'm going to mute him there. You can talk now.
Explain to me why in Western societies, in Western Christian societies, there's only a child marriage rate of 1 to 5%, whereas you have Muslim countries as high as 76% child marriage rates. Why is it that Christian societies don't produce that level of child marriages, but Muslim societies do? Explain that.
All right, see how this works? Now you talk, Islamic Apex. See, now it's your turn.
By the way, guys, okay, so the way they get around it, the child marriage, the way they get around it is the priests or the pastors, actually, we have statistics for grape, which actually occurs more, which is not accounted within the marriage, right? Oh, yes, it does. That's what you guys do. So I wanted, and I'm going to give you the verse that is used to justify this. Are you going to let me finish? Are you going to let me finish?
You need to explain what
You're not going to let me finish? I just explained it.
Explain what I told you to explain.
I just explained it. Are you going to let me read
it? No, you
let me read this verse really quick, guys, in the Bible. If a man happens to meet a virgin who is not pledged to be married and grapes her, and they're discovered, he shall pay her father 50 shekels of silver. He must marry the young girl, for he has violated her. He can never divorce her as long as he lives. What do you think of this verse, sir?
I want you to explain what I told you to explain.
Can you respond to that verse?
No, after you respond to what I told you.
I already responded to what you said. I'm not going to respond again. Yes, I did. We're talking about the religion and what the religion is teaching. Yes, right? So whether the society understands the religion correctly or not is not relevant here. We are specifically talking about what the religion is.
My goodness, you people.
Yeah, the religion producing something that.
Okay, absolutely. Listen. Go ahead, Ben. It's your turn to talk.
No,
how this works.
Explain why Western Christian societies produce child marriage only at 1 to 5%, but Muslim societies produce as high as 76%. Explain that.
Can we get the data on that really quick? Actually,
yes, we can.
Let's see it.
Go pull it up, Ben. Yep. See, that's how this works. He's going to pull the data, like unlike you. That's how that got interesting.
So it's
sorry. I just read a verse where the Bible endorses child grape and marriage.
No, it doesn't.
It's the UNICEF.
Yes. You want to address it? You want to address it?
He's gonna. You asked for data.
Are you gonna address it though? You said it doesn't. I read the verse because you want to talk about.
If you want me to address something, I'm a little.
Yo, retard.
I was literally okay. You're gone. Bye. You're going to start insulting. We're not going to play this game, man. Islamic Apex, what I was about to say while you're back in the backstage there, not in the sense, but in the backstage, I was about to say, yes, I will address the Deuteronomy 22:28 verse after Ben talks about the data. Yeah. You couldn't even let me talk because you're panicking. Let me explain to you while you're in the backstage what's actually going on. The verse does not say grape. You read the NIV because that's the that translation you guys always run to because it says what you want. The word is tafaz. It means to grasp or to hold. It does not mean to grape. You could see it when Potiphar's wife grabs hold of Joseph. That's not grape because he was still able to break free. So scholars like, for example, Joel Korecko and others, what's another guy's name? Christopher Wright, Paul Heger, have noted that basically this verse is referring to some guy like flirtatiously grabbing a woman like, hey, babe, come here. And you can see that in the parallel passage in Exodus, for example, where it says if a man seduces a woman, and it's the same thing, then he shall pay the father so many shekels. So it's clearly not about grape. It's not about child. That's absurd. And no scholar would say such a silly thing that you Muslims have picked up. So you got to do a little bit more scholarly research on that. You obviously don't know anything about the words that are being used in there. And if you want to bring that data up, go for it. And then
it's UNICEF. So the globally recognized data that's tracked on this is from unicef.org. And they tracked this and they found that 76% of marriages in the country of Niger were child marriage. Chad, Mali, and Bangladesh, it was 51%. Yemen, 32%. This is a trend in Muslim societies. They produce child marriage. The same studies found that only the rates are 1 to 5% in the West, in Europe and North America.